Good evening, everybody, and welcome to yet another Rebel Woods trading video. This will act as both a recap to the Wednesday, February 20th trades, and also a pre-market show for the Thursday, February 21st trades that are upcoming. So let's jump right into the S&P 500 ES. Before that, please remember this show is for educational purposes only and not professional investment advice. I am not a financial advisor. So moving to the ES, if you remember from our trading video yesterday, we did state that opening above the neutral area here, colored in yellow, we would be looking for a test of the supply zone above at 2787 to 2788 supply zone to give us our first trading opportunity. Market did open slightly above the yesterday's close, did test our neutral zone and provide our first opportunity for trade, testing the zone almost to the tick there at 2787, giving us our first trade opportunity. Also from yesterday, we did state in the video that supply zone would provide our first retest, a pullback back to the neutral zone possibly, and as you can see, that is exactly what happened leading up into the FOMC statement at 2 o'clock. We also were provided another trading opportunity from the retest of that supply zone, or excuse me, of the demand zone now, going back up to the supply zone, provided that third trading opportunity. So for the most part, a channel move here leading up to the FOMC statement. After that was released, you can see the spike all the way up to 2790.75 and another spike down all the way down to 2773. Those can be disregarded as piercing through those zones, as that was due to an outside factor, a binary event, so it's called. So yeah, for the most part, the plan held. If there was ever a day to plan the trade and trade the plan leading up to everything we'd stated would more than likely happen prior to the statement, this was it. You have your first trading opportunity when it tests that demand zone, your second trading opportunity off the pullback on the supply zone, and the third trading opportunity on yet another test of the demand zone prior to the FOMC statement here at 2 o'clock. So that was how it played out today. Leading up into tomorrow, we're still within that channel. We still have the supply zone up here, 2787 to 2788. And a smaller demand zone here below at 2778 to 2776. We closed at 2787. So going into tomorrow, we'd be looking at pretty much the same scenario. An open below this supply zone, we'd be looking at a target here. Again, that will be our demand zone of 2778 to 2776. An open above that, and we have no structure to the left. So if we do open above, we'll be looking at Thursday as another price discovery day. But advice would be to stay out of the market, as we have no tradable structure, so nothing to work with in terms of opening above and staying above. So an open below, we'd be looking at our first target here at 2778 to 2776. Now, as we know, supply zones tend to be, or demand zones do tend to be, to get weaker the more times they are tested. So going back, we can see this zone has been tested once, twice. If it is tested tomorrow morning, that will be the third test of this demand zone. Quite a good possibility of actually breaking through this time and leading us all the way down to that demand zone at 27.65 to 27.62, as there might be diminished demand up here. We might have had all the orders filled. So an initial test, should the market show weakness, an initial test of this zone, I'd be looking for a conviction move up before we enter, as it's highly likely there might be a diminished demand over here, and we might break through all the way down to 27.65. So just be aware, this will be the third successive test if the market does open lower. So just be very careful entering a market after the third test, as the zones do tend to get weaker the more they're tested. So that is it for this recap and pre-market video. We'll see how it turns out tomorrow morning.